What's happening, traders? Welcome back to the next part of the My Forex Funds challenge. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for the support on this video series. It's been insane, and we've passed 420 subscribers today, full 20 baby, which is unreal. So I just want to say thank you, and look forward to making more videos for you. But right now, we're just looking at what are we looking at? We are looking at Euro Japanese yen, and the reason for it is because we've got a nice breakout play potentially about to line up. So I'm just going to get this ready to enter. I've got a sell stop ready on my private account, but I thought this was looking so nice. I'm going to jump on here and also take it on the challenge. And basically, the idea of this is we've been consolidating since yesterday in a really tight range. You can see these literally perfect sort of touches on this line and a very nice clean touches here. We tried to break out and close below on the 30 and the hour in the past and haven't managed to do it, but we've managed to do it here, and we've broken out. We've come back in to retest. There we go. So we're now in this trade, and we're going to put stop loss above at 717. So go 715, sorry. And basically, we've got the 30-minute here. We've come back, we've closed here, and then we've broken the low just recently, just now, of this candle, showing sort of a retest to push down. We've also got the 1 hour, which is closed in below, which is the first time it's happened. And this candle's pushed up into the zone, flipped bearish, and then we're hopefully going to push down and break the lows of the 1 hour candle there too. First TP is going to be down at this area because this has been recent resistance and support. So TP is just before we get to that closure there. And that's as simple as that, really. If we do fail and we close back in the zone for whatever reason, then we could change our bias and look for buys back up into the zone and up to the top. But hopefully our initial analysis is correct, and we're going to get some selling action. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully we'll be up a little bit more on the account. We're currently sat at $121.76 locked in the account. A little bit of drawdown from this trade now, but hopefully we can build that back up, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright guys, unfortunately we have taken a bit of a loss on this trade. We did push up. We haven't taken didn't take a full loss. I moved my stop loss because we had this area of supply here, which has reacted, but I've taken most of the position size out down here for a loss of around $40, purely because it's getting later on in the day and it didn't play out as well as I thought. This area could also create some bullish movement down here, but also it could continue down, and if it does, then we're just going to risk this last 10 cents to see if we can push down any more from there. We are looking very bearish. 1 hour close below this low here, so price could keep coming down. We are due a bit of a pullback and a breakout. Okay guys, just an update on the trade. I've taken about 80% of the risk out. We came up here, we nearly got stopped out. I moved my stop loss originally from its original spot because looking at the analysis again, we had this supply zone which I thought price was going to come down up to and reject from, which it has done. I've taken some of the risk out because this area here could potentially show for bullish movement. But I've left some in because also we could keep pushing down as we are now and potentially drop for the rest of the evening. And if we do, then we should be able to make up that loss that we have made. Yeah, bit of a shame. Perhaps in hindsight, maybe now looking at this, I could have been a bit more patient and taken less of a loss. But I wanted to be safe, and maybe I was being a bit too safe. But that's how it goes. So yeah, going to let this run, and I'll come back to with a result of what happens in a minute. Alright guys, jumping in, and call me crazy, but I've just added what we took out up here back in. I should have been a bit more patient and just let this ride out, but I was just trying to, damage control, but I damage controlled a little bit too much. We have just got another entry breaking this this candle's low. All the JPY tray, all the JPY pairs are looking pretty good. Okay, we've got Shift looking pretty similar with this break below here. This is a 30-minute break below. You can see the closures there. We're pushing down quite nicely. GJ's looking the same. AJ's looking the same. So I feel confident enough to go back in. Stop loss is at the same point because we're basically at our original entry point now. So yeah, we're just going to let this run and hopefully we can get down to our first TP at 931. Okay, guys, so this is about a week or a little bit more later. I've had to come back. I didn't realize that I hadn't recorded the result of this trade, so I've just put everything back on the chart as it was, or near enough as it was back when we were trading this live. And I'm a little bit behind on these videos because the live videos are taking precedent, and I'm also busy with my day-to-day stuff anyway, so I'm just catching up now. And as you can see, we did hit our first TP because we took that 50% or that lot size off of our before, because we thought it was potentially going to go up. This trade basically brought us to a break-even point. It was worth about $53 for us, so we actually did make a profit of around $16 on the trade in the end. Obviously, if we had held onto that trade, which we had up here, then we could have potentially obviously added that on, but trying to be too cautious left us only making a little bit of a smaller profit, but still a win overall. So this is the trade, and as you see, we hit first TP, we exited there, and then we let the rest push on up. It didn't go to break even. I actually ended up closing the other 10 cents of the other 20% at the same time as well, because of the time of the day, and obviously it was a Thursday. It was quite late, so I ended up just killing the whole thing, which gave us that $53 in profit total. So I'm going to throw up the results right now on the screen, and we are currently at the standing point in the challenge at $5,128.01. So you can see that on the screen just to the left there. So with that being said, this is the video. This is part 9, I believe. We're going to be going on to part 10 very shortly, and I look forward to seeing you there. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.